Hi and welcome to this video. Today we're going to explore Nong Nooch, which is a tropical garden near Pattaya. It's one of Thailand's biggest attractions, welcoming millions of visitors every year. But with tickets, transport and a full day needed to explore it, is it actually worth visiting? Well, today we're going to find out. I'll give you a quick introduction. My name's Phil and I'm travelling here with my wife Fang and our son Bruno, who was just 4 months old on this trip. And we're going to keep track of every baht that we spend today and reveal to you exactly what this day costs for a family at the end of this video. So let's start from the beginning. I'll keep this video factual as well as giving our honest opinion throughout. And we travelled here by car from 𝐘𝐿𝐻𝐿 in Pattaya, where we'd been staying, which was roughly a 20-kilometre drive. And it was straightforward to get to with the help of Google Maps. And if you don't drive or you're not driving here in Thailand, then don't worry. There's plenty of taxis that you can take to get here.
Taxi!
For example, a standard taxi, let's say for 2 people, will cost you in the region of about 300 baht per journey. So that'll work out about 600 baht for a round trip. And I'll add that to our cost for the day. And once you get here, the next thing that you'll need is to get your tickets to enter this place. And you've got lots of different options for tickets here. There's different types offering different packages, with the basic package starting at 600 baht per person all the way up to 1,500 baht. And we got package 2, which was 700 baht. And that was for the garden and the sightseeing bus. But other packages do offer things like shows and food if that's of interest to you. So with tickets in hand, we'll go and show you some of what this place is about and what's available to see here. And the first thing that struck me was how open and big this place looked. And this was just the start. It gets even more impressive the further around you go. And I'd not done any research prior to coming here. Generally, I leave that for Fang to do. And as usual, I just rock up and take some videos and do what I'm doing now, putting them on YouTube. And once you make your way inside, the first area you'll come to is this one, which is technically the second area. The first one was what you just seen, which was the Cactus Garden. But this is where you can ride elephants and feed them. That costs 50 baht there for bananas to feed the elephants. And it's optional if you want to leave the elephant a little tip for the rider. Or should I say the trainer. And there's lots of places to eat round here. There's loads of restaurants as you go around the park. We stopped off at the restaurant just before we got the ticket there and got a little bite to eat. So what have we got here then?
This one is chicken Korean sauce and
French fries,
French fries.
funky fries, hot coffee and iced coffee. And we're still very much at the start of this place, and although I want to show you as much as I can, I still want to keep it relevant and give you as much information to help you when visiting. And just in front of the elephants, on the opposite side of the road, is some awesome statues of Buddhas that are replicated from the different provinces around Thailand. And I'm sure people think I'm joking when I say I do love a good temple, but I actually do. I think they're awesome places, as you can see from the many that we've visited on our channel. Anyway, I do digress. Getting back, elephant rides. Yes, you can ride these elephants. They cost between 1 to 400 baht, or you can actually get them included in the package as well. And this is a shuttle bus that takes you around the gardens to all the different areas. And we're just hopping on now and taking our little chunky Bruno, who I think we've been feeding him a little bit too much milk at that point. And yeah, speaking of elephants, there's a big one there that you pass. And the first area that you come to within these gardens on the sightseeing bus tour is the Pottery Garden and the Orchid Gardens. And this is fantastic, the way they've made all these different structures out of all the different, what do you call them, terracotta, is it? Terracotta pots, I believe they're called. Yeah, they're pretty impressive. And within these gardens as well, it's not just those type of pots and things like that. You've got lots of orchids and things related to orchids. And we'll just have a quick whiz around, really. I'm not going to spend too long in this place. You get the gist of what's here. I mean, this is why we said that, you know, whatever ticket you get, you're best getting with a sightseeing bus, really, to get to all these different areas. it would be quite a long walk, I think, without the bus to get round. Even us using the bus, it took a few hours in total to make our way around the park. And if you like elephants, you will love this place because there's plenty of them roaming around, as you've already seen, but maybe you've not seen fish like these ones. These are called Arapaima, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and they are absolutely huge. And you can feed them as well for a few baht, of course, which is what we'll do now. And after feeding those gigantic fish, it's time to take you to another part of this park, which will give you an idea of the actual size of this place. Back on the bus. And to get there, we'll take the shuttle bus once again, and these run very frequently, so you don't have to wait long at all between the different stops. And the next stop we're going to is the dinosaur part of the park. But to get there, it is quite a ride, but with some absolutely magnificent displays on show along the way. So sit back and relax for a minute or so while we travel to the next stop. This bus doesn't just take you along all the different displays, it takes you through the different nurseries as well. So that was the bus journey to this stop, which is the dinosaur part of the park. And this is a welcome stop after that shuttle ride, which takes between 10 and 20 minutes. And here there's a gift shop as well as a place to relax and even get a massage. Or you can buy a souvenir, which is what we tend to do. I got Fang there, a little dinosaur. There you go. Which, as you can see, she's easily pleased. And then it was time to go for a walk around this place, and this is the area where it has a skywalk where you can walk across the top and view all the different dinosaurs. But Bruno was having a sleep at this point, so we didn't want to climb all the stairs and take him around the top of that skywalk there. So we took the scenic route and just walked along the road, basically. I can't think how long it must have taken to design and build this place. But hang on a minute, I do like to give you all the facts and information that I can. So for the purpose of this video, I found out. And to mine, and maybe your surprise, is what many visitors don't realise is that this place, it wasn't originally planned as a tourist attraction. Back in 1954, this land was bought as a fruit plantation. But after the owners travelling overseas and visiting some of the world's most beautiful gardens, Mrs. Nong Nooch Tropical had a different vision, and over the next 26 years this land was transformed into these incredible tropical gardens that we see today. So what started as a simple orchid's now grown into one of the largest tropical gardens in Southeast Asia. Whether you're travelling with kids or you're still a big kid yourself, it's hard not to be impressed by the sheer size of some of these dinosaurs. And let's go and see if we can find the biggest dinosaur in the entire garden. This one looked like the biggest to me, and I'm tempted to say that's a Diplodocus, but it's probably something completely different. If you do know what it is, though, you could let us know in the comments. And as impressive as what Dinosaur Valley was, we jumped back on the bus for the final time and past what might be the most photographed spot in all of Nong Nooch, was the French Gardens. And there's many other areas that are equally as impressive, like Stonehenge. And we're now back where we started this shuttle bus tour, and we didn't take much notice of this when we started off, but noticed it when we got off, and that was this Buddhist museum, which is definitely worth a visit. And on the way out of the park, you have the chance to pick up your photo, which is often taken with an elephant when you enter this place, so keep an eye out for that. It can make for a good souvenir, and I think that cost about 100 baht for that photo, but obviously it's optional. And there's a popular shop for drinks as well here called Amazon, which is a good place to stop and get some refreshments. And something else you might see on the way out was this car museum, which had quite a big selection of different cars. And now I'll give you the final cost for this trip and break down what we spent on what. We spent roughly 3 to 4 hours here because of the type of ticket that we got. We didn't stay to see any of the shows. I was driving a couple of hours back to Bangkok. So that's it, mate. Back to Bangkok. But I felt kind of 3-4 hours was enough at this place, although if you were to take in some of the shows, I can see why people can spend all day here as well. And I'm happy to say that we kept it under the budget of 3,000 baht. And what I'll do now is I'll give you some outtakes from this video as we say goodbye to Nong Nooch, and as always we shall see you on the next video. Right, there's an elephant on the loose. I'll feed him.
Go on. You
What's he doing?
I make a video.
Recording now.
Okay, let's go.
So we need to wake up a little bit. A bit tired. It's like you. We'll just stop for a quick nappy change. It's a video.
First ceremony after have kids.
Look a bit like your shirt. And the biggest dinosaur.
Yes, I like
He's talking about you.
no soul.
Oh what?
No soul. This is one of dinosaur. Brunosaur.
Brunosaur. Clever, isn't it? There you go, mate. You got your photo took with an elephant.